I am so excited about the new products that I have to show you today. So let's get started. Okay, so I picked up a few new products over the Christmas holiday and I want to share them with you today. So the first one that I have for you is a magnet. Now, I don't believe that this is actually a true sewing notion. I think it's something that you can find like at a hardware store, but it is a magnet and it's called Pickup Magnet, and it extends just like this. And the point of the end of this magnet will pick up, say if you're sewing and you drop a pin or something, or if you have some pins on the floor and you can't really see where they are, you can just take this magnet and kind of swipe around the area and it will pick up pins for you, and then you don't have to worry about, extra pins hanging around that you can't see. You can just use this and grab the extra pins that are laying around, and there you go. So that's the first sewing product, or the product that I will be using in my sewing room. And I will link all of these different products down below. I ordered them on Amazon. So that's the first one. And by the way, none of these items are open. They're all brand new, so they're still in the packages, and I haven't even had a chance to actually use them while I was sewing, but I'm just going to show them to you anyway. So that's number one. Now, this second product is called the Ultimate Marking Pencil. And I found out about this from Myra Lorraine. She has a YouTube channel, and I reached out to her because I saw this in one of her intro videos. And I was like, oh, that looks so cool. And so I reached out to her, and she was so kind, as she always is. And she told me what this was and where I could purchase it. And I went, oh, so this is actually one item that I didn't purchase on Amazon. So I take all that back about that. I got everything on Amazon. This one I didn't. And I will link where I got this. And what I saw on her channel that she did was that she marked on fabric with this, and it left a line, of course. And then she took her iron and she pressed it on top of the marking, and it disappeared. And I was like, okay, I need to know what that is. That is so cool. So anyway, I haven't had a chance to use it, but I will. And I'm trying to think, okay, the website is called fulllinestencil.com, but like I said, I'll put a link in the description box so you can see it better, or see it in person, or not in person, but see it in the description box. Okay, so that's that one. Now this one I thought was really unique. This is wash away thread, and this one I did purchase on Amazon. So what this is good for is basting. So what you do is you baste like you normally would in places where basting is called for. And then you can wet the area or put it in the washing machine when you're done sewing, and the basting stitches will wash away. And that way you don't have to worry about unpicking all the basting stitches that you've done. The difference, I have had a wash away thread before, but what I noticed that was different in the description about this one is that not only will it wash away in the machine, but it will also disappear with ironing and pressing. So I thought that was really different, and I thought I wanted to give that one a try. The other one that I have where it doesn't go away with pressing, it works pretty well, and I like that one too, but I wanted to give this one a try where you can press it and it'll go away. I thought, oh, that's pretty neat. So anyway, this is called Wash Away, and it has different languages on the front, but it's a wash away thread. And like I said, I haven't tried it yet, but I will put a link down in this description in case you're interested. Okay, now this next product is called Stash and Store. That's what it looks like. And let me show you, it has like these little, let me see if I can get close. It has these little holes inside of it, and they're real flexible. Okay, so you can put, like I have here just to demonstrate, you can put different sewing notions in here, and then you can keep this close to your sewing machine, and then you'll have it handy whenever, while you're sewing. You'll just have this nice and handy, and you can grab what you need. Now, to be honest, I do like this, and I like the color of it, and it does come in other colors, and I think the color is really, really cute But I realized after I bought this, I was like, you know what? I have an empty cup and I could actually just do the same thing with an empty cup. But I will use that, and I think it's cute, like I said, the color, because the cup that I have is black. In fact, let me get that for you and show it to you. Okay, so this is the cup that I found in my room later. I was like, oh, wait a minute, I have something that I could use just for extra notions that I could keep by my machine. But it's black. I could get a different color, but if I do decide to get something different, maybe I'll perhaps get another one just so they can match, because you know, now I have the black one, but then I have that cute little turquoise baby blue colored one. So anyway, and I like to have something on the side of each of my machines so that I'm not trying to go all over the room looking for different items. So anyway, I have that, and I'll probably get another one. All right, and then the last, well, not the last, but the second to last item that I want to show you is just something that I think a lot of sewers are familiar with, but I actually didn't have one, and this is a sewing gauge, which is really good for spacing out where you want your buttons to go, so you can make sure they're spaced out evenly when you get ready to sew your buttons on, whether you do it by hand or machine. So that's a seam gauge, and you can see on the picture a little bit about what it looks like. Like I said, it's still in the package. I haven't opened it up yet. Okay, so my last item that I want to show you today is a new sewing machine. I am so excited to have this new sewing machine, because the sewing machine that I currently use is a Babylock Grace machine, and I've had it for I think it's been over 9 or 10 years. I've had it for a very long time, and it was just time to upgrade. It started giving me problems, and I took it to the shop, and in fact it's still in there right now. Well, I took it and then they fixed it, and then it wasn't right, and I took it back, so it's still in there. It's in there currently, so I don't have it to show you, but I'll put a picture up of it. But anyway, I just decided I was ready to upgrade, and I'm going to reveal what I upgraded to. All right, so let me change the scene in the room, and let me get in front of my box, and then I'll come back to show you the new machine that I got. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I know you guys are probably gonna think that I am a silly Willy, but what I decided to do was to reveal my sewing machine to you, but I wanted to create a little suspense. So my sewing machine is under here. I am going to pull this blanket off and show you which sewing machine I decided to go with. All right, so let me get into position. Okay. All right, so I don't know if you can see me, but it's about the machine. So, ready? Maybe I can find a drum roll somewhere. Drum roll. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. To get a Babylock Soprano sewing machine, and I am so happy. I am so happy and so excited. So what I'm going to do is I will go ahead and open the sewing machine and pull the contents out and show you a little bit about what's inside of the box, and I will come back in just a few minutes. Okay, so I have taken everything out of the box, and this is what we have. That is the machine over there. This is the extension table, which goes on the left-hand side of the machine. This thing right here, the metal thing, it goes into the little hole that's above it, right over there. And you put it in there, and that is a knee lift, so you can use your knee to lift the presser foot while you're sewing, so that's nice. And then it comes with a cover to go on the machine. Then there's 2 manuals, some type of brochure. And then these are all the goodies that were inside of that little white pouch back there. And then there's a walking foot that it came with. And then inside, it came with several feet. Presser feet. Yeah, so I am just so excited about my new sewing machine and I cannot wait to use it. And in fact, once I finish recording, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so before I go, I like to leave you with a love share. So my love share today has to do with cereal. In fact, the cereal Fruit Loops. So Fruit Loops come in different colors. However, I learned that every color in the Fruit Loop cereal box is the same flavor. Can you believe that? I thought that was so interesting. Like, what? So while we're on the same subject, or while we're on the subject of cereal, one last thing I wanted to share with you is, you know how when you're eating cereal, you get to the bottom and then you have all these little crumbs at the bottom and then you have the cereal on the top, and it's kind of hard to separate the two? Well, one thing I learned is that if you have a strainer, like a mesh metal strainer, for example, something like this, you can just pour the cereal inside of the metal strainer, and then all the stuff that you don't want will fall out, and then you'll be left in the strainer, you'll be left with the cereal that you do want. So anyway, I thought that was a nice little tip. When I learned it, I was like, I have got to share that with my friends on YouTube. So anyway, that is all that I have for you today, and I want to thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you next time.